My bad. I didn't mean to be confusing.
It's just like, don't put them on.
Like, don't put them on. Don't put them on.
My pants are off right now, so.
Wow, you want to go there? Wow, that's hot. You know what I say to that?
Bruh.
What did I say?
I didn't know you could do that with that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't
Yeah,
think you were
guys.
going to start producing halfway through this. Let me show you this lo-fi beat.
It's just a lo-fi beat,
Yeah.
bud.
Bart Simpson in the background crying. Like, what is that?
LOL. What did you guys think of my alien video?
Your alien video?
My
Oh,
alien
yeah.
video that I posted.
Oh, I was.
Oh yeah. I don't know. That is, like, what do you think, Tim? Like, it's interesting.
I
for
didn't
sure.
know what it was. It looked weird. I really don't know what your friend's place looks like. I haven't been there. I haven't been invited. But it could have been a plane. But I think you're right. It's kind of low. But then we do have like airplanes on the island.
Mm.
Could I see it again? Do you have it like?
I think it's also in your head too.
I can show this in the video if you.
because
send
it was aliens.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I can definitely put this in like right here.
Oh wait,
Ah,
that's in my photos.
No. I'm gonna make him move.
What do you think aliens like sound like? They obviously speak a different language.
It goes sideways, so, but if you turn my phone sideways, it'll flip.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll send the video to Ben. I'll put it in. It's weird.
It's definitely weird.
It's very weird.
It's hard to say for sure. That was a dick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was a chair.
I was gonna say, I was like, it's not my dick. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
I don't know what dick that is.
I don't know. That was weird. It was definitely like an orb, but it's hard to say. I mean, that's in Arizona, so that's.
Oh, that's in
where's-
Arizona?
Where in
Yeah.
Arizona?
It's right. It's like in Tucson.
I thought this was like
basically.
on the island.
Sedonia.
Sedonia.
Is it?
No,
Okay.
no. It's in Tucson.
Tucson.
That looked like it was moving fast too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like. I would say it felt more like a helicopter with a
Like
light. or
light,
something.
yeah.
But like even then, like the speed that it like, that's not like sped up at all.
From my knowledge.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to say, man. Like, what do you think it is? You think it's an alien? Do you think it's a UFO?
As much as I want to believe, yes. No.
Space Nazi?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. I also
don't think
think
it
like,
is.
don't they like? I feel like they're like move like they wouldn't put like a spotlight going down like the center of like.
No, honestly,
Arizona.
I think it's the moon probably flying overhead. I think it is sped up. I think I got to look at the time thing, but I got to ask the person. I got to get more research, you know?
Right.
So if it's sped up, then it could be the moon just moving through the sky. If
But-
not, then it's some crazy weird shit.
I don't know. It didn't look like the moon, though. Like, it's not like that moon would have to be like huge. It would have to be like so close to Earth for that to be the moon. But even then, you'd be like, oh, that's the moon. I feel like you'd see it if it was that big and that close to Earth. You'd see it like on the video.
Yeah,
It would just be like a glowing ball. It's just
Totally.
Like, boom, like-
totally. I totally agree. I totally agree. But like at the same time, like I don't know, like that's the only thing I could put it like together. Other than that, it's either the moon or it's a fucking alien. So
Or it's in a helicopter.
I don't think
you
it's a
said second
helicopter.
ago,
It's not a
Why would there
helicopter.
be a light on an alien
it's,
ship?
it's not a helicopter.
Unless it was like a ball of fire alien. You know?
Oh, okay. So hold on. So
Think about that.
Yeah.
So when the person sent me the video, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like whatever. I watched it, and then a couple days later, so that happened in Arizona. A couple days later, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and his guest, who was in Texas, was driving with his wife, and him and his wife and multiple people in Texas saw like this crazy flying ball of fire like through the sky basically.
Yeah, that's crazy. that
And
you
it was
said that.
heading towards Arizona. So
I've seen one.
it could be that, I don't know.
Maybe it's that.
Could be that.
giant ball of fire.
Yeah, I know you've seen a ball of fire.
Yeah, I've seen a ball of fire in Huntington. Yeah. I was just driving and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? I was like, that's literally just like a ball of fire in the sky. And then I was like driving and it was like moving. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, does everyone just like see that? Because I was like turning with a bunch of cars. And I was like, what's good? It's not connected to anything. There's no wires. It was just like,
Did you think you were gonna die?
I was just,
Oh.
why would I die?
Tim's like,
I know.
I'm just gonna go hide in my basement.
I take shit head on, motherfucker. No, for the most part.
I wouldn't be afraid of it. I would just be like, oh, I kind of accept it. It's like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, I didn't
The
feel
fuck are you
anything.
gonna do
I was-
anyway?
I was
Yeah.
driving. Yeah, I was
So-
it wasn't like a huge. It was like
I know. I might go get donut. Whatever.
probably like this big, of just like fire in the sky.
It's a pretty big ball of fire.
Pretty big, but like up like 40, 50 feet in the sky
All right.
That's a rather.
Could
big
it
ball
have
of
been
fire.
like what time? What time was it?
during the day.
Sunset?
No, like
Like middle of broad daylight?
maybe like 3,
Was it about that?
4.
So now, like, could it have been like a balloon that was reflecting off the sun and just like
Firecracker.
just like from your point of view, it was just like looked like it was just like a big orb of fire.
It didn't. What? There's no string.
I'm also just playing devil's advocate. I'm
I
not,
know,
I'm not trying to like.
That could be an explanation, but like it didn't look like a balloon.
Mm.
You know, like it was literally just like fire, not like a candle fire, but like a just like a like it was more-
Containing
it was like a
fire.
just. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? It was so confusing. It was, and I was just driving to my friend's house, and I was just like, we all see this, right? And yeah, it was just floating
I
in the
love
air.
that. I love that.
And I was just like,
That's sick.
just driving by. I was like, I don't know if I should stop. I'm just going to keep on going because, like,
Mm.
I don't know if I want to know what that is, you know? Back in the day.
I want to know what it is.
I wanna
would
know now.
totally want to. Like I see what you're saying. I was gonna say I would, like, okay, scenario. If you saw, or if you, let's say you were hiking, and you saw a UFO land like a mile away from you, would you go explore it, or would you turn back?
I'd stop moving and just watch.
I
No,
mean,
no. Like it landed.
it
You
had-
saw it land like a mile away.
Okay.
You saw it
So I
actually
can't
like
see it?
like let's say you're hiking, you're on top of a ridge,
Uh-huh.
and down in the valley you see like this crazy craft come and land, and like there's a lot of trees, so it goes underneath the trees, but you got to hike down there to actually see like what the fuck it is. Would you go and explore?
I don't know. I feel like
Based on my last answer, I'd probably think it's cool right now. As soon as I saw it, I'd be like, probably not, and then
Mm.
turn around.
I mean, I think upon seeing it, like if it's that far away, I feel like if it was like a closer land, I might go.
A
like-
mile's not too far away though.
I know, but by the time I would want to be out there
Mm.
before they are like exiting, if they're exiting in any form.
Yeah, I don't want to also break
Okay.
a sweat.
I
to
don't
see an
want them to
alien.
be out there like already in the woods
Mm.
before I'm able to like
Okay, that's a good
be
point.
watching. You
That's
know.
a good point.
So if they were like a little bit closer landing, I'd be like, all right, fuck it. But a mile, I'd be like, all right, maybe I should just like see what happens from here,
Okay.
and then just like. but
Okay, so
even-
you would stay where you are and like not go
I would
too
just
close.
scope out
but
the light. I don't know. I mean,
okay.
if I was closer at that point, I guess I'd have no other choice other than to check it out. But I could like hide myself. I don't want them to be like skulking around.
Mm,
Like,
mm.
where's these stupid ass humans? Because I imagine they know when someone's like looking at them.
Oh yeah,
Also, like,
100%.
Would you walk
I would
or jog
assume
that
so.
mile?
What?
Would you walk, run, or jog that mile?
I would fucking walk.
I mean,
That.
if
I
you're
mean, I don't know. I would
sprinting,
be
they're gonna
very,
be like, "Who's this
yeah,
fucking,
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say, yeah. You
being
don't. When you're
sprinting
hunting
at
an
us?"
animal, you don't sprint up on an animal.
And are we hiking at night? Like, what is
Yeah,
this? Is like a night
no,
thing?
no,
a lot of
middle day.
variables that
No,
go
middle
into
of the
this.
day.
It's a
Middle of
day
the day,
thing.
yeah.
Why there be an alien ship in the day?
Midday
don't know.
hike, we're fishing.
I don't know.
Maybe that's
So-
why they're not aliens. They're
Yeah, maybe that's not why they're parallel parking in the middle of the
they're
woods.
trying to hide the night. If they were really aliens, they probably wouldn't need to hide in the night.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, yeah. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Like, do you think there's just like a space galactic federation of like planets that are just like we're all the intelligent beings, and we just like haven't openly communicated to all of Earth because
Space
like
is so
you
big,
guys
Like
would
that Star Trek, like
you guys wouldn't fucking get it.
that's in the Star Trek movie
Is it?
where like they can't interact with certain planets because they're not evolved enough yet to like understand that there's other life out there.
And describe the plot of Star Trek.
No, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
a scene.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole thing. My bad. But yeah, I
Everything
don't.
about
Do
Star
I think
Trek.
that exists?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Good. Like, who's to say it doesn't? You
Yeah,
know,
that's
like, who
true.
the fuck? Who the fuck? What do we know?
I mean, like,
I would assume. I mean, if you're putting it out on the table as other life out there, yeah, 100%. Is it here on Earth? Possibly. I mean, like, I would say yes.
The
I
Earth's
would
been around
say-
a long time though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about like shit in the past, but like I'm saying, like even now, like I don't know if you know about Commander Fravor or whatever his name is, who was like a U.S. Navy pilot that had the Tic Tac incident off of San Francisco, where like he was basically him and 3 other pilots were out doing like a training exercise, and they
I
were
did see
like,
that video.
they were like, oh yeah, no, we want you to go check something out, and so.
mm,
He was like heading out that way, like in the middle of the ocean. And they told him, they're like, yeah, like we've been tracking these things for like the last week, and they're dropping from like 80,000 feet, which is basically space,
yeah.
and dropping down to like a football, like above sea level in like a second. And so they're like, oh, we just want you guys to go check it out. So like he was flying with 2 other Navy pilots, I guess. And as they're flying, he said that like, it was a gorgeous day, and like the water was like flat, but they saw something where the water was breaking on top of something. So like if there, like he described, like if it was a rock, like if you go to the beach and you see a rock and it's half submerged, and like it's like just submerged like underneath the water, and the waves crash on top of it, it makes white water and stuff. He was saying that he saw that. And then he saw this like little white orb that was like dancing all over it and stuff.
What
And
the
then-
fuck? Yeah.
And then he was like,
Crazy.
they were flying, and then like I guess he said that it noticed them, and then it reacted to them and like started like mimicking them, and like started like maneuvering like an actual like another plane would, and like then he tried to get closer to it, and when he tried to get closer to it, it just like zipped away. And then like there's other details and stuff, like you can go watch the video, it's cool. And he's on a couple podcasts where he like was like in depth, and there's one where he talks to Lex Friedman, and he talks about like the like he goes more into like the computer aspect of like what his jet can do, and basically like one of the details is that it might have like somehow like hacked their computer and knew where their meeting point was. So like if him and his squadron were gonna go do a drill, and that was their like cap point to go meet, and it like showed up exactly at that spot
Wow.
that they were supposed to go to.
That's why no one sees them now, because they can track our cell phones.
Yeah.
Apple, stupid.
Anyway, so it's just like that's just more of one of the more credible UFO sightings, because it's by a U.S. Navy pilot who has 18, 20 years of experience,
Right.
That's crazy.
and you can try like eyewitness
He
stuff
has
that's
no-
been in that. Like
no
you
reason
can't
to lie about that.
exactly, and if he says he's never seen anything like it, then
Right. That's pretty wild.
how crazy is that though?
What was I gonna say? Yeah,
Water.
that's
Jesus.
actually really crazy. I just lost my train of thought. No, but that's crazy. Like, can you imagine like the alien like noticing, like being like, oh my god, and just like, I wonder if it like, that's crazy though. That can hack.
But
its,
he's
like,
saying that
systems.
like they even knew. So it's not even like he was like, oh, like they're there. He was like, I knew you're coming. Like,
There's
No,
jet
I don't
propulsion
think
either.
it was so much that. I think it's just like it didn't know that they were approaching, and then when it did notice, it was like, oh, what's up? Like, what's good? You trying to go? Because if you're trying to go, I'm just gonna be out. Like, you know, like
yeah.
like it didn't try to engage them. Instead, it like gave its distance in a way, And then when he tried to get close to it, it was like,
So basically, I feel like
Peace.
we're like using something about like our universe wrong. If these aliens can like fly and move things just like in a snap of a second, and we got to do all this nonsense just to like fly like fast, and like we're clearly doing something wrong. Like we're viewing the world.
well, no, I just think we don't have the knowledge.
That's what I mean. Like we don't.
Yeah,
there-
we just
we're,
don't-
we're
We're
We're just
missing
not
something.
smart. Well, we just haven't.
We're missing something.
We just haven't connected the dots yet. Yeah, we're missing. Yeah, we're just
We're
missing
just
the
like-
dots.
And I feel like we're just like thinking too like human about it, I guess, in a way. You know, we're just like we're stuck from like
Well, we've only
our
been
point
around
of
for
view.
so long. We haven't been around for too long.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, like you just said earlier, like the Earth is super
Mhm.
old. There's no fucking way there hasn't been like fucking humans doing weird ass shit for like. There was some ancient ass civilizations.
Well,
you know,
I saw the other day
for
that
sure.
I think they declassified that like they can move without like a sonic boom. I guess they can move at like a sonic speed. Sorry about that. Hi everybody. But like they can move at like a sonic like speed without creating a sonic boom. So I'm wondering if like if you make stuff in space where like sound doesn't carry, is that what happens? Like I don't know.
Or
if
you
there's,
just
like,
have technology to do that.
Yeah,
I think
they
that's all it
developed
really
the
comes down
technology to do it.
Yeah, I think
and
since
then
we
they'll
don't,
get propulsion on the water. That's kind of so they're like
yeah.
incredibly
Well, I mean,
silent.
from like I said, if you watch that interview and stuff, the way that he describes it, and then like is more that they like warp gravity around them to propel themselves. So like the way that we create engines and planes is like they suck in air and whatever, and like they have to go against air and all this other stuff. But it's like what they do is that they like literally warp gravity around them to move from point A to point B.
Oh, so
I'm
they, like,
not
push off
smart.
the air?
Don't quote me on that.
No,
What?
it's
There
like
is no air.
they're
They
working-
don't. They
they're
don't
working
work
with,
with
like-
air.
Oh.
They don't. They
Like-
work with gravity itself, which
Oh.
makes up the universe, which makes up everything. You know.
Or it might be like dark matter or something, but like which might be gravity. But
Yeah, it could be dark matter. I mean, I
Which
think
might-
dark, I
which
think
might
dark
be
matter is just a
gravity.
form of
We're fucked.
because gravity is
gravity,
really
though,
like
or it's a
comes
form
from, like,
of
the
energy,
planet.
right?
well, it's like what fills in the space between like everything. You know, like
Well, no,
there's, like,
no, dark
it's
energy.
not all just fucking gases like on a planet. You know, like we're alive here because we have a mix of like oxygen and like different other like chemicals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
what
why
are we
we can-
talking about.
I'm saying how we are able to have life on this planet. And
Oh.
that there's like, I'm saying like is dark matter would be like filling space and like the void of like things that aren't like covered by the planet's chemicals solely. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by dark matter, or dark energy, or dark gravity? Because
Dark matter, isn't that like
Dark
well,
Energy
no,
sounds
dark
like a future album.
dark energy or whatever, dark matter. Don't know if those are the correct terms. That's in black holes, and that's why they can't figure out like what's in a black hole, because it gets to the
Right.
point where gravity doesn't even exist. So then it turns into black energy or whatever. Like, so that's the only way. That's the only time I've heard of that. The stuff I think that connects space and everything is gravity. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what holds everything in place
Sandra Bullock holds
in a
everything
weird
together.
place. But I could be
Android
extremely
Cooler.
wrong.
Yeah,
Don't quote me on any. I'm not
none of us
smart.
know
Yeah.
anything.
I don't know
Even
anything, dude.
scientists
That's
are
just
still
my
like, yeah.
opinion. I was gonna say, I was like, this is me learning random shit and
Like,
listening to shit. I could be
all of
very wrong.
all
about
of life
that.
isn't.
My car is
fucking
parked
wildly
outside in the
insane.
middle of the road. If you guys want to know about it.
Yeah, you parked like 20 feet away from the curb.
I was like,
which
who's
is
this guy that just
insane.
parked in the middle of the road?
Someone's gonna, your car's gonna get towed.
We're fine.
No, I'm just joking.
We live in a
Of course
suburban.
they're gonna get towed.
Nice neighborhood. Nice.
It is nice. I mean,
It's a good
you don't gotta
neighborhood.
worry about anything. You watch any good movies lately?
Bad Trip. It's hilarious with Eric
Bad Trip.
Andre.
It is hilarious. I watch that too.
Mhm.
I haven't watched it, but Eric Andre's hilarious.
It's
I
really
want to start
funny.
doing some skits. You know, he's pretty inspiring. Like
It's
his show
really
because
funny.
he's just like fucking.
You should watch it. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
I've
good.
been really into documentaries.
Huh?
I've been really into documentaries. Like just like more. Like,
Oh, you've been watching more
Mhm.
documentaries?
Yeah.
dude, I love documentaries.
Like what kind of documentaries?
The college admission scandal was cool.
I'll
At least
watch
from
that one,
someone who
yeah.
like at least coming from where we come from and then going to college, you kind of like you can see
Yeah.
some overlap, especially
Definitely.
like as a cool way, especially like in the beginning it was like you see like I'm not really giving anything away, like it's real life, so it's like
This
but
is
it's like
known information.
yeah, this has been around,
Went to
but it's like,
trial. Like,
yeah. But like
oh,
they're like when people are getting into the schools and it's like then they talk about like the word prestige and how it means like based on like perception, and it's like
all
it's crazy.
perception.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was kind of going into with the whole like level thing before. With everything, you know, it's like it's all perception. We're all just like, this brand is better than this brand because this, you know. But like, and obviously in certain ways, like yeah, there's obviously quality differences, you know. So like, it's like yeah, this product might be actually nicer, but like in the end, it's all just like perception, you know. Like it's like what is better? What I'm sorry to.
No, I'm saying no, I'm
override
just
your
I'm just listening.
situation.
I didn't have anything else
Yeah,
to say.
my bad.
I ran out of things.
But yeah, perception is a fucking bitch, you know. But you don't need to.
Yeah, but I think you control your perception.
Absolutely. That's like
That's the key point to
Right,
everything. You
yeah.
know, don't. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. Actually, I was like, we all have our own struggles, you know. So like, don't be comparing like your life to somebody else's, you know, because who knows what they went through. But like, you can't like just like we're all different, you know. We're all
Yeah.
different, and we all go through life in totally different ways, and we'll go over obstacles and figure stuff out in our own way. So it's tough to compare your own life and stuff to other people's lives and
Different times too.
it's like the Yoda
different
thing.
times, and like
You just gotta try. You know,
you gotta
like,
exactly, you gotta try, and also you just gotta like understand that like you're you and that's special, you know. Like
I mean, if you really boil it down, it's like think about the people who had to like survive in your bloodline to like have you be alive today.
Yeah.
That's a pretty deep line.
Yeah.
You know, like where did you come from? You came from something. If we're
Yeah.
believing in evolution, you know, like then like you came
Yeah.
from something even deeper. You know, like what is the?
I feel like also people think that meritocracy is a real thing, and it's not. I guess the idea of like if you do the work and get good grades, you'll be like a good student. And that's like historically not true, because it's like it's
Yeah.
based on merit, not merit, but like based on like where your background, based on
Right.
like who you are, and people. It's not
I
just
mean,
based on grades.
I mean, in that way, it's kind of like
Money.
who you know, right?
Yeah,
You know, so like,
and that's with everything. So it's
so
like
that's a good reason to like interact and network with people, kind of like you're saying with your fashion brand. 'Cause it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna try and be the top. I'm gonna be this level. It's like, no, let's just like make some cool shit, because like we can be equal. It's not all just like who you know,
yeah, exactly, yeah,
or I guess making who you know more of like a
personal level, not like business.
bringing it out to everybody. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess extending it out to the people.
But do we really want that?
Well, I've kind of like thought about the idea of like, what I do. I kind of value the brand in terms of like exclusivity and wealth, because I'm like I feel like it's cooler.
interesting.
It's cooler to make the brand like its wealth be valued in, well, there's only like 50 of these instead
Right.
of like, oh, it's $500. If it's 75, but it's 500, or it's like, and there's only like 50 made, the resale value goes up, and that kind of creates like a lore around the brand. Then it's like I can make more,
Right.
still make it that level, and it'll sell out instantly because of the idea of people. It's almost like valuing it as art. It's so limited that it's like that's the value in art.
It's good branding idea.
Yeah.
Good tactic too. Like it.
I'm a very tactical guy. Like, you know, when they have like smoke grenades and like
Yeah, you,
Flash
I'm
bang.
the smoke grenade. Yeah, flash.
you
These
just
guys
Have you
play,
seen the video like that? Hey, what the fuck?
What's that old shooter game?
Call of Duty.
Wasn't Call of Duty. It was
Dogs What I Want on Nintendo DS.
It was on. I'm pretty sure I played it on Xbox. It was fucking. It was kind of like Call of Duty, but it wasn't. It was like
Halo?
a SWAT team type thing.
what, Rainbow Six?
It wasn't
Rainbow
Rainbow
Six.
Six, but it was like, holy crap, this is gonna kill me. I play it so often.
I want to know. I was gonna say I just know Call of Duty where they're just like flashbang. Like, it's just white. Just like fuck. Ben's like, you're going back.
I suck at shooter games. I'm awful.
I used to play them all the time, but I just got like fucking, I just got too angry playing them. It was really Call of Duty because fucking multiplayer was bullshit, man.
Bro, I'm terrible at shooter games. Madden on record day.
It's only
2K9.
gotten
take you,
more
Madden.
intense
I
too,
would-
you know.
Raleigh, I
Am I
promise
glitching
you.
out to you guys? Do you hear that, or is it just my headphones? Am I glitching out?
No, you're good.
Okay.
What are you hearing?
It's like, how about that? Sounds better. Yeah.
Oh,
Better?
hold on.
Yeah.
We're good.
So that might have been you.
Yeah, actually, it's in my, like, it's like I only hear like this side now.
Is that
Wait,
right?
keep going. Yeah, I still hear. Yeah. Hold on.
Check your.
Hold on. Better?
Better. We're good.
Cool.
We're good.
Good.
Perfect. Okay.
You good?
Damn.
Nice.
All right.
Saw that. What were we saying though?
Oh yeah, Raleigh, you'd fuck your day up in Madden. That's what we're talking about.
Madden.
You play FIFA?
No, but
Okay,
I
but
will
I mean,
learn.
I'll still-
I
I
will
mean,
learn. I will learn.
Whatever. I'll still
Yeah.
play you Madden. I'll play you Madden.
We should start streaming. I know you stream already. Sometimes
Trying to get your ass whooped on stream?
I
Whoop
would-
your ass on stream.
I would. Let's make it happen. I'll
We'll do like a guest room gaming night or something.
guest room gaming.
Anybody else got some weird ass stories?
Guest room gaming.
You got
This one time I was adopted from Colombia,
Raul Velasco.
and then it never happened again.
and your dad was El Chapo.
It's Pablo Escobar. El
Or
Chapo
Pablo
was
Escobar.
Mexican.
Sorry.
No, you're drug lords. No,
Sorry.
you're drug lords.
Sorry. No, you don't got no alien stories.
Well, actually,
What
yeah.
about ghost
One
stories?
time when I was younger, I thought I saw an alien because I used to play on my like computer in my dad's like office, and I thought I saw it outside, and it flew over. My parents still don't believe me to this day. It was like it was round. I think it was It was just so low that it like I feel like it was like flew right over my head. But I've been to Arizona. I can see how it can be like alien. Like
Desert.
it's just so open.
alien country out there.
It's
I
just
feel
so
like
open
there's
and
definitely
so
like certain
dark.
spots
It's
like
so
on the
dark.
earth, you know, that like
Mm-hmm.
probably more like attractive for aliens to go to. You know, I don't know.
I agree.
There might be like
Sorry.
kind of like spaces of Earth, even just I don't know. That's maybe that's how they travel faster. It's like there's like things that we're not like. It could be like just better technology, or just like how they're viewing like the Earth.
Either
How
way,
does
if we get
everyone-
into a space war, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, but maybe I don't know.
A space war.
But maybe they're just like far
Star
beyond.
Wars.
Who will you ask to meet? Like, if you had a representation of like humanity to meet like aliens, who would it be?
Wow.
mm,
It's a solid question.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I think he would like take it seriously, but be lighthearted enough to like.
Nah, fuck that. I'm choosing Flava Flav or DMX. Fuck that.
Well, we can only have one. One representative.
That would be my
Did you see
squad.
what happened to DMX today?
No.
He OD'd last night.
Oh.
Like he's in bad. Like no, I'm dead serious. He's in like bad condition.
We had to ruin the podcast and bring it down.
Oh. Oops.
It's fucking with you. Damn, that sucks.
It does suck. Let's hope.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Prayers
soon.
for DMX. There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally
terrible.
forgot about that.
Damn.
He's had a rough life.
But yeah, my representation would have been Danny Brown or Ryan Seacrest, maybe. Actually, no, not Ryan Seacrest. Maybe Justin Timberlake.
No, I would want
Nah,
just
nah.
Ryan
That's like-
Seacrest.
Nah, that's a bad one.
get
Jesus.
fucking Elvis to fucking. Let's get Macklemore to fucking.
Oh my god.
Like fuck this shit, man.
Danny Brown's a good one.
Let's get fucking Iggy Azalea to go over
No,
there.
we don't need any like
Tom Hanks.
Tom
Chet
Hanks.
Hanks. Sorry.
Chet Hanks is all
Hit the
over the
mic.
place.
Did you see that? The White Boy
Nah,
Summer?
6'9". Nah, Sun
No.
6'9".
Who is it? Maybe Snoop Dogg would probably be good.
He is awesome as an announcer.
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. When he was announcing the fights,
Oh, he actually did it. That's cool.
the Tyson fights and the
Oh, I
Logan
didn't know
Paul
he was
fights,
doing
but
that.
yeah. But he announced it, and he's actually like I feel like he like can if he can, he's very talented and can
Mm.
transition to any career. Like he's done.
Well, he's
funny,
He's
like-
just a good personality. He's
Mhm.
mad funny,
Yeah.
and he's chill. He
Mhm.
just smokes mad weed. He's high 24/7.
He kind of looks like a dog. He's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, a little
he's
bit.
got like he's kind of like his facial structure. Like I feel like in the old videos when it was like the Doberman, just kind of like his like dreads fell out and it was like kind of the same person.
I see what you mean.
Oh my god,
probably why I came
so
up with the name.
random. So random.
I'm trying to think who could. I don't know. Like, how many would they want? Would they want like probably like a handful of like? They probably recognize we all look kind of
I
different.
say we send the Avengers cast. Go on. They're not too problematic.
Nah.
Send Thanos.
Nah.
Full makeup and everything.
What kind of aliens are we
You
assuming?
gotta send like somebody that's like not a celebrity, but like
Smart enough to like.
yeah. We gotta send like a Native American person that's just like.
Oh
listen.
yeah, they would help us like.
Oh,
Yeah, they're just like listen.
Immensely.
These people don't understand.
They are so stupid.
They're so stupid. Yeah, that like they're like. We
Aliens
just
are
gotta
like,
respect
"We
the
gotcha."
Earth, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta
Gotta change their
send one of those
minds.
people up there.
I don't know. I think. What do you think? Aliens look different than us? Like, what if just like aliens that exist look very similar to humans?
That'd be fine. But I think it'd be kind of cool if they look different.
like if they
No,
look
like,
different
why
than us.
not?
Like I don't think they're bipedal. That's kind of weird to me.
You
Like I
they're,
don't think they walk like upright. They're definitely like more evolved than that.
like have no legs at all.
Maybe
They fly.
they
They're
float.
like
They're like those.
I think
like,
all aliens are like ethereal beings, or like some.
I thought they were like for the most like I thought
Interesting.
of them in the most boring way at one point. Like they were just like probably like bacteria. But now they have like advanced stuff. I'm like I don't know how they would walk. Maybe they have like they can't be 4-legged. That's weird. Like if they're dog level, that'd be scary.
But would it be an
If an
alien?
alien
What are you
dog,
talking
if an
about? Like-
alien dog came up to you,
But yeah, it would be an alien dog. I feel like
like
I
that's
feel like
super
bu-
smart and shit, and that's like
yeah, that'd be
that's what
weird.
you're talking about. Like
That'd
that's
be
the
weird.
alien.
they would be bipedal.
Yeah.
Like because like I don't know. I feel like we evolved
Yeah,
to
maybe,
look like this.
yeah.
Like how to like
Maybe they're just like built different. Maybe if they're more like Avatar, where they're kind of like
different.
they're just built different.
yeah.
It's just built different.
Maybe their heads are just gigantic. They're just like we have huge eyeballs. And we can see 23 different colors simultaneously. That red is 6 different colors right there. Cause I see like that
That'd be interesting. Have you guys ever seen the movie Arrival?
Yes.
with the redhead girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it,
like that's
but it's about like
could be
language,
it.
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
Oh,
I
you
watched
should
like
watch
an
it. It's good.
explanation.
It's not
video
good.
about
Oh,
it.
I was gonna say.
Do you think we
fucking
can
good.
actually do that? Like identify like their patterns and stuff like that?
There's definitely people who are smart enough to do
No
it.
way.
No way.
that happened, we would be
Yeah, I was gonna say we would
done.
be fucked if that
I mean,
happened
we'd have
in real
no
life.
like way to like nothing to base it.
Well,
off of.
actually, in the movie they were sending her signs like way before they got there and shit. You know, like she was like dreaming about that shit. But like, I mean,
Is
if they were
time
doing
linear?
that, maybe. But
Is time linear?
no.
What is it? What is time? Is time involved with gravity?
Oh
Well,
no. I have to refresh my memory.
Well, time is a
I'm
human
dark,
construct, so it depends on.
I mean, think
are you,
about-
Are you,
Think about
are you
Interstellar.
referencing it to? No, I know. I was gonna say,
How-
are you?
on different planets? Like your time is experienced differently. You know, so like,
Well, that's. Well, that's
how much time would you, if you just floated in space?
Well, that's gravity.
Would you just be living in the same age, the same way you'd age on Earth, just floating in space?
Ye-
You'd be like, oh, I'm still
Yes.
used to that like Earth rhythm.
yes, because the.
What if you went to like planet Gloop Glop and like
Yeah, I love that planet.
and every like a year on
It's my
Earth was like
favorite
45 years.
Yeah, but that's.
I mean, but like, what is time? Like, if
But
you can
that's
have
true.
aliens come from a different place and have experience a certain amount of days and age at all, like, what is aging?
Well, I
What
think time is a real thing. Maybe our we don't have the right perception of time, saying that like maybe it's based off like solar stuff.
Well, like I said before, time is
That is-
a human construct. So
Plus,
like
the universe is so
like
big.
you're referencing time to as in human, as in 1 year, as in 365 days, which is our evolution around the sun. But like you
Right.
can't when you go out of our solar system, that
That's what I'm
could be
saying.
completely different.
It is.
Yeah. So
So like, how would an alien and us interact properly? Like,
because let me put it this way: what if they had the technology from wherever they are to where we are? That let's say to get from here to Goop Glop, it would take 1,000,000 years, let's say. But for them, they're able to do it in a second because they can warp gravity and shoot across the solar system in 0.5 seconds.
yeah.
So they could probably live and go back and forth and interact with us just super fast. But on the other hand, we
Right. They're
can't
not
with
spending
them.
45 years to travel to.
Exactly.
'Cause we're still trying to travel through space like how we travel on Earth. But we're traveling on Earth wrong too, it seems like,
It's about your
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
You're just not thinking about the special
Well,
rocks.
well, I think we're limited. We're limited here on Earth to our own our own environment.
Absolutely.
So like we can only
Well,
we can only manipulate some stuff like only
I
so
know,
much
but like
right
if
now.
they're in our environment though, and they can still act in that way, it means that we're doing something wrong. In our
Yeah, totally,
environment, just
totally,
because
totally.
of our perception.
Yeah,
I remember
totally.
like one of the science classes I took in college. Like one of the first lessons was like, it was like a stupid like writing assignment, but it was like just talking about like how like what's like a human perception that's like throws you off or something. I'm phrasing it wrong, but like because like we view everything from like a human standard when like maybe like the actual like space to or travel to the moon should be like done differently because we're viewing it from like, oh, it needs to be like shot in a line, but
Yeah.
we don't fully understand that there's fucking
Totally.
gravity, or also just like maybe we can't see the fucking like ultraviolet waves or something that are like shown like, oh, you can't fly this fucking spaceship today because there's fucking solar winds you can't see or something that's destroy your fucking
There's an alien Al Roker on screen, like talking to you about the weather.
maybe. Imagine if we started having aliens,
Dude, you're so random.
aliens that are like part of our everyday society. They got like 6 eyes, some like tentacles, but you're like, it's just Smeagol.
Smeagol.
That's something. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's just on the news. You know? But I mean, I feel like our world's so fucked up and so racist in so many ways that we would just not be able to have aliens. We can barely have people that are like a darker skin color without like.
Well,
racist
also
people being
movies just
fucked
tell
up.
us that we got to run for our lives and blow them up immediately. So
Well, it sells, like, is it?
yeah, totally.
I mean, is a movie about like assimilating with aliens in like a personal, like communal level? Like sound
they're always coming down
entertaining?
to fucking wipe us out. No.
Like
That's why like our immediate reaction to like if a huge alien spaceship popped up overhead, it would just like we would all be like, oh fuck, we gotta kill these motherfuckers.
I mean, if it also came with the movie like music, where it's like,
oh my god, imagine that.
I'd be like, oh shit,
Like,
something's going down, boys.
We're gonna die.
Grab your shotgun because
like,
we're gonna kill ourselves.
Who scored this?
Aliens, though, yeah,
Who produced this?
they're just playing it out the side of
There's
their
just an
ships.
alien
You
up
hear,
there
like-
just playing the
You
piano.
hear like a producer tag, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Metro Boomin come like,
Yeah, it's like Wheezy did this. Like,
imagine they just came down and started
another
playing.
one.
Yeah.
Just playing like
Fuck, no.
really,
No.
really early 2000s pop music as they just
It's
like
like
came to
Chingy.
wipe us out.
We just got this.
it's like
This
this
is
right
great.
Everybody
there.
gasolina. Just running for your lives.
Lollipop comes on. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I never thought I died a little way.
This ain't too bad though.
Yo, I thought about that. So I was realizing the other day. So when I got into the car accident, I'm fine, by the way. But like when I got into it, the first thing after I turned off the engine and everything, I turned off the radio because I'm like, I don't want to like possibly be dead to like some like bad song. I thought about that. Like I'm like,
good
I thought
idea.
about like Don's like Takashi.
No, you
This
know
is
what
a great
it was?
moment
You know what it
to
was?
speak about our sponsor, coffin speakers. No.
No, you know what it was? You just didn't want the cops to come up and find your dead body while you got your freaking Spice Girls CD in or
Spice
something,
Girls.
right?
I love the Spice
I
Girls.
know you love the Spice Girls. That's why I said it.
Spice Girls.
Weirdo.
Who, do you have
Actually,
a
no,
favorite Spice Girl?
I can't say that. The Spice Girls are dope.
Do you have a favorite Spice Girl?
Tough.
Mine's kind of like the basic answer, but I want to hear yours first.
I don't even remember their names, so I
Oh,
can't
well,
even
I
okay.
don't remember them either.
answer. I'm trying to think in my head. I was like, I got nothing. Got nothing. What? Who's yours?
Either Mel B or Victoria Beckham. I like Victoria Beckham just because I love her brand too. I think she's very classy with her brand as well.
Wow.
Mhm.
I respect you for that.
No, who I realized also had a brand. I didn't realize also had a brand for a while was
You know
Stella
what to do,
McCartney.
guys. Go out and
McCartney's
perfect
daughter.
that craft.
I was like, who's
Peace.
that?
Yeah, I was
Stella
like, I don't know who that is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like rich kids' daughters always, not daughters, but kids. Make brands easily.
Can I have $2 million to start my company, please?
I mean, don't disrespect Stella McCartney like that.
That's I wasn't referencing her. I was just saying.
Dick. No.
I'm sorry. All right, let's wrap this up.
Yep, it's a good time. That was fun. Good
It's
little
very
talk.
fun. Thanks for talking to
Thanks
you
for
guys.
chilling. Thanks for hanging
Yeah.
out.
Good shit,
We'll
guys.
do another one. This was very fast and very put together, just because
It was last minute,
yeah, it was super last minute, so
but you can chop it up.
that's why we didn't have subjects or anything to talk about. But whatever. Thank you guys again.
Have a good day.
Tell people where they can find you.
You can follow me at I'm Benjamin Adam, and you can also follow Branch Out Visuals.
You can find me at John Francis Art on Instagram. You can find me at King Praz, King with an X on Snapchat, and Palacio Studios.
Yeah,
is
your
the brand.
Snapchat's actually pretty good.
My
Your
Snapchat's
Snapchat's
wild.
fire. Yeah, okay.
I
yeah.
recommend my Snapchat.
I suggest it. I do. It's pretty
Is it
funny.
good? Did I follow you?
No, you don't. You should.
It's funny.
Oh, well, yeah,
it's
follow him.
very funny. It's very funny. It's also like it's your thoughts. It's
It's
when
me
you
talking to
when,
myself.
when you click on it, you're just like,
What the?
what the
heck?
fuck? Like, where did this come from? It's like
when
just
I
the most
eventually
random
when I
thing.
eventually lose it, they're going to turn to my Snapchat and be like, "This is what he was talking."
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But anyway,
that's
follow my
interesting.
Snapchat.
All right, boys.
Hi, everybody.
Good day.
Peace.
Thank you guys again for listening to this week's episode of the podcast. I hope we didn't get too crazy for you, but I mean, it's kind of hard to not get crazy when I'm with Ben and Tim. We talk about the weirdest shit. But be sure to follow those guys. Check out their art. Check out their music. Tim's clothing is fire. Ben's music is fire. Also, huge shout out to Branch Out Visuals, who are filming this and editing this and putting it up on YouTube. Be sure to check them out. And with that, go out and perfect that craft. Peace, everybody.